Great stuff. People!
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 People! Whew.
People!
People!
Welcome back to another episode of that finger-tapping frenzy that we know and love as WWE SuperCard. And what are we doing today? It's Sunday, it's lunchtime, and we're doing a bit of Road to Glory. It's horrible. Road to Glory. Waiting on a network. Been all sorts of problems here. Two reasons why I've not enjoyed it so far. First reason, I made the stupid decision to try and do this Road to Glory without using any credits at all. So what's happened? I'm just completely running out of time. I'm I'll show you where we are in a very short while. But basically, through not using credits, which could have bought about an extra day of playtime, I'm not going to get anywhere close to what I was hoping for. Yeah, yay, playtime! I love a bit of playtime. Should we just get on and show them where we are? Yes. Ninja Boy has crawled out of his sick bed to join us. He's got a stinking cold. He's got boxes of tissues next to him. He's dosed up to the eyeballs with Calpol. So, fair play to him. Big credits to Ninja Boy for making the effort to come and join us.
You might notice that at the start.
Let's have a look at our Road to Glory decks. Now, do you want to start and show us where you've got to, buddy?
I'm up to the Ultra Bret Hart and I can't get a single point, probably because I'm still doing 5 pointers for no reason.
Yeah, I think you've got to go down to the 1 pointers, bud.
I've not tried 3s yet. I'll go down to those.
I don't know about you guys, I tend to find once the 5 pointers become impossible,
I've not used any.
You virtually skip the 3 pointers and have to go straight down to the 1 pointers.
At least I've got this dude.
Yeah, no, you've done well. Let's have a quick look at your deck.
I've not even used any title.
Not a single credit, and the only title matches you've used have been the ones you've earned through the actual game, yeah?
Woo!
So there's Ricky.
Woo! Pull from RTG.
Nice. So you're on Super Rare Plus Plus, aren't you? Now, if we have a quick look at my deck, as you can see, I'm Triple H. I'm 8 points away from Triple H. I'm now using some title matches that I've bought, but I only started about a third of the way through Triple H, or perhaps the start of Triple H. I can't remember now.
Please get.
Which it should be doable. I certainly hope so. With 12 hours to go. We'll just have a look at my deck. My deck has actually improved quite a bit over the last 24, 48 hours. Much to Ninja Boy's annoyance, I just seem to be pulling some really good cards, don't I? Some super rares and ultra rares. And a big ultra rare for me that I pulled yesterday was King Barrett. And King Barrett I already had, so I've been able to make him a pro. And I had to do a lot. Boom! That's last night. I had to stick him in the exhibition deck and quickly do some turnover when I'd run out of bouts and was waiting for bouts to regenerate for Road to Glory, just to get him up so that I could power him up properly. Because now we're in ultra rare level. I don't want to be not proing cards perfectly if I can possibly help it. So he's become my first ultra rare pro from rewards and from the deck. Warrior was my first ultra rare pro, but he of course was a card that was generated through the loyalty scheme. But it just does show again the value of that loyalty scheme, because he's still my top rated card at the moment. So after all this time of playing, top rated male, yes. Of course there was Natalia as well, and Sue's been perfectly proed, and so she's been doing the job nicely and has actually saved my hide on a few occasions. So there we go, that's the deck I'm rocking, and bad news, it's not bad news Barrett anymore, is he? Not bad news, he's King Barrett. All hail the king. Getting him into pro level has just tickled me into Ultra Rare Plus on the setup deck. So, for what it's worth, not made any difference to actual gameplay. So I think what we're going to do now is just get on and play a few games, and just sort of rue the fact that...
I'm really going to get embarrassed here.
No, we'll just play some 1 pointers, buddy.
I
don't think anyone's... We'll try some 3 pointers, then try some 1 pointers.
Go.
See how we go. Yeah, as I mentioned, it's... I really now, with hindsight, I thought I was doing this grand noble gesture of people saying, we should try and play this game without credits and prove that you can do well without spending money. Well, yeah, I suppose you could argue that I would have got to Triple H and gained that card without spending any credits, albeit
think
I've about 40 matches, I think I've done. So what's that, 80 points with title credits. So I wouldn't have got Triple H until sort of close to deadline this evening. As it is, I've got an outside chance of getting Seth Rollins, but he's 180 points. So with 12 hours, we'll knock off a couple of hours for like cooking him his lunch and his dinner and various other things. So if you gave yourself 10 hours gameplay out of those 12 hours, still got 180 points to get Seth Rollins. Don't have to be a genius to work out that's 18 points an hour, which is going to be 9 games an hour. So just going to have to rattle on and see what can happen and hope that we don't get any surprise visitors or something untoward doesn't turn up, like the boiler which keeps breaking down, which always gives me hours of endless fun. Are you trying to say something, or are you just stretching your arms?
No, I'm trying to say something.
What are you trying to say, Ninja Boy?
3-pointers are quite easy.
Are they?
But 5-pointers are really hard.
Are impossible. So did you get some success there with your 3-pointer?
I'm not even finished yet.
Alright, okay. So a bit of a bold statement then that they're easy.
And somehow now I'm really losing because of the stats.
I was going to say, you know what it's like? It'll let you run into a 3 or 4-0 lead and then boom! It'll King Barrett you back to reality.
What? This is confusing me.
Why? What's happened?
It was so easy at the start.
Well, there you go. You see, it's just proved the point, isn't it? I think.
Come off it, now it's easy again.
I think you're going to find.
In the last 3 matches, really, when I can't win?
I think you're going to find that the 1-pointers is going to be the way ahead. Oh yes, I think it is. So, we obviously didn't get Undertaker from the first couple of weeks because we were travelling to and in Florida and just nowhere near the level you need to be to get those cards. I'm going to get Epic Triple H here. If I'm lucky, Seth Rollins will be my first legendary card, which will help boost my deck. But
yes, that would be 100% lucky.
100% lucky, would it? Well, I'd like to think there was some skill involved and determination and reward for putting in the hours if I do get him. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes. What am I doing here? I'm messing around with an incompatible tag team.
America.
Yeah.
Come save man. Yeah, America.
As you can hear, he's really under the weather here. He's like really subdued. Can't get a word out of him. So come on, crosser. Don't cross her.
America's.
So where that leaves us for the next challenge.
America.
I don't think we're going to be anywhere near getting the top card for the next challenge either, to be honest. 159, right, 6 points needed for Triple H. Triple H would become my 4th epic card. I've got some decent epic cards. He's quite good for me because he's a yellow up arrow, and I've got Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's a yellow down arrow.
And
the King Barrett that you were just looking at there, Pro Ultra Rare, is a yellow down arrow, and
Stardust.
As Ninja Boy keeps mentioning, Stardust too.
Don't forget about Stardust.
I won't forget about Stardust. I've mentioned Stardust.
The Cosmic Wasteland. Who wants to go to the Cosmic Wasteland?
Not me.
Good.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yes.
That you won't have heard that on camera. There was this sort of volcanic eruption, which is actually my stomach because I've had no breakfast, and it's 2 o'clock. No, it's not 2 o'clock. What is it? It's 10 past. No, it's 2 o'clock. Sorry, we've got a clock up on the wall there, and the clock is correctly saying it's 2 o'clock. It's just me being a doofus, can't see the time properly. So I need some food. Food, glorious food. Give me Kentucky. More. Right, so come on, let's power through this. Let's get this Triple H. Let's get this thing done. And then we can stop, have some food, and then quickly do Seth Rollins. Yeah, quickly in 10 hours do Seth Rollins. Talking about doing things quickly.
My first point.
Quite a few of you love the fact that we do fairly long videos, sort of 45 minutes, sometimes an hour. We even get people asking, can we do them longer? Which I think is just too much, because all the processing time in the video, just by the time we're finished, It just takes too long to get things up.
Pretty much, but like once we finished at 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a 25-minute video or something, and it went up at about midnight just because of the processing.
Sometimes processing time can really kill the immediacy of all of this, and we like to put the videos up, certainly the SuperCard. We like to put the SuperCard videos up the same day that we record them to keep them as relevant as possible. But if there's a lot of video processing time involved, that obviously means that they're not going to go up till fairly late. And the longer the video, the longer the processing time. It's a fairly simple equation.
I'm playing a 3-point.
So,
Legendary Ryback Avatar.
what?
Just over 100 games. They played 102 games, right?
Right. Go. We're considering just doing some shorter ones. Like this one, we've started off with the intention of it being 15 minutes. It won't be 15 minutes. It'll probably be about half an hour.
Yeah, no enough.
But, you know, we could do more frequent short updates if you don't mind the shorter updates. So basically, I'm asking your opinion. If you don't mind having some shorter ones for 10 or 15 minutes, we can do that quite easily. In fact, it will make my life a hell of a lot easier because there's a lot less editing involved, a lot less faffing around with the all the processing and transferring of video files, etc. So we're happy to do that. If you prefer it to stay at around 45 minutes and don't mind it then being, sometimes there's one a day for a couple of days and then there'll be a day gap, then we'll stick with it that way. We could do a mix of the two. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Write in the comments down below. Because this is, after all, the people's channel. We need you, the people, to help us. The little people. Help you, the big people. Have something that's worth watching while you're grinding through these games.
Yeah, that everyone, you call me little.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I called myself little as well, which is... Oh, look at that. I've just clicked off the title matches. Great, so now I'm battling for 1 point again.
Oh.
I do so love battling for 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've come across legendary Taker more than enough times.
Thank you for procking.
Thanks very much.
Ah!
Brocky, brocky, brocky.
So,
I could be so brocky, 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 brocky. Tag team. So,
Wow,
you guys, judging by what's been going on Twitter, you guys seem to be doing extremely well with Road to Glory. Quite a few of you have started the grind on Stinger.
I lost by 2 with a Super Rare Pro.
With half a day to go. So, well done for that. And good luck in completing the job. There's going to be
9.5, I'll take that.
There's going to be a couple of weeks, I reckon, before we're going to be competing at that sort of level. If we're lucky. We may not be so lucky.
I lost 9.5.
Did you? Was that on a 3-pointer?
Well, yeah, it's to someone who bought loads of epics
Okay,
and
well,
legendaries.
play the 1-pointers, Bobber.
It was against someone who has legendaries and epics.
Yes, which is why you should be doing the 1-pointers. It's pointless playing 3-pointers and just lose them all. Isn't it? Let's think about this one. Yes, that could be right. Whoa. Can I tell you what, I've got a sore throat as well. I mean, it's me talking about doing videos on a daily basis. I don't think we're going to survive the end of this video the way we're going, are we? Oh, did I? Oh, no, I didn't. That's all right. I was going to say, did I re-enable my title matches, but I haven't actually reached the end of this game yet. Where have you gone? You've disappeared off the corner. Remember, this is a tight angle. Tight camera, this one.
Tight cat.
It's a tight camera. Right. Tag team should take me through. I'm going to miss actually seeing some of these loyalty fusion cards, particularly the people who quite sensibly and in quite a nice aesthetic sort of way chose their throwback cards to be their loyalty cards. I'm going to miss seeing some of those special pictures. Excuse me. Right, should call this special sickbed edition. Right, two.
Oh, I'm not very boosted on me.
Right. And there. Right, Triple H. Come on, let's do this.
3 points.
Let's do this. Let's get that back on. God, look, you see, they've played like 2,500 games. It ain't easy.
Oh, come off it!
Week to go till Night of Champions. What do we reckon, people? Are we excited for Night of Champions?
Yeah.
Is there going to be a bit of Money in the Bank played by Sheamus? Because Seth Rollins has got a busy evening ahead of him, hasn't he?
If he survives at least 2, then he's got 3rd, apparently.
So it's going to be interesting to see what happens there. I'm happy to say that I've got the same gig with Yahoo for Night of Champions, so I'll be doing a preview piece that'll go up on Thursday. We'll do a BLD beatdown, giving you our thoughts verbally on video. Mate, all we can see is a big silver iPad because you've got it in front of your face. Don't be afraid, don't hide, bring yourself out. So that'll be for Thursday evening. So remember that, buddy. We'll do BLD beatdown for Thursday evening. And then on the Sunday I'll be doing the review piece for Yahoo as live from Night of Champions, which probably won't go up until about 7 hours after I finish writing it, but that appears to be the way of these things. I can only do what is asked of me, which is get the report to them within half an hour of the end. What they then do with it is up to them. Right.
I'm going to go try and get an ultra rare. Because if I play one more match and I win, I'll get a deck reset on super rare level.
So you're going to skip out and go to exhibition deck, are you?
So I can try and get an ultra rare. This is my deck because I've got 2 Ricky Flairs in.
Hang on, no, let's not do that. Let's do that.
Because I need...
Let's not do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, and a big improvement that's been announced on Twitter by WWE SuperCard. Yes, which I don't think you're aware of at the moment, is
I'm not.
enhancement cards. You're no longer, I'm not sure when it's going to kick in, but no longer will you get an enhancement card as your deck pull. So say you've just gone up to Epic Tier and your first pull is an Epic enhancement card. That ain't going to happen anymore. They're going to put a stop to that. They've actually listened to what people have been saying, which does show it's worth going on about these things.
And
if enough people talk up and speak up about what they think is wrong with the game.
Hashtag everyone moan about the game.
It's not really, it's constructive criticism. It's not moaning. It's constructive criticism. Because after all, they do want to keep people's interest in the game. And if there's something that's fundamentally wrong, at least they're not too proud to go, okay, we've called that one wrong, we'll tweak it, we'll change it. That's good. So, well done, Cat Daddy. Thumbs up for something sensible. Well done. Well done, people. Well done, people. Right, we're 1 point away from Triple Her.
Triple Her.
Triple Her is nearly part of the BadLadDad crew.
Triple Her.
Most of the things I say aren't words, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Triple Her. You got an uncommon Triple Her.
Yeah. Right, that Dolph Ziggler picture doesn't look. He looks more like me than him. Look at him. This looks like a middle-aged version of Dolph Ziggler.
Looks animated.
Right, here we go. Oh, it's my last bout as well. That's perfect timing.
Mine too. Actually, one of mine.
Got the last bout blues.
We'll have another one.
Sitting in prison, Lord. I got the last bout blues. Japanese prison. No, that's Cartman singing. Look, don't make me start laughing about South Park jokes that I can't say on camera because they're too rude. They're too rude to say. Japanese prison bees. Get me down. Right. Diva. Bless you. Bless you. Oh, that's a lead a bit more, which I didn't want. So this will be... What?
Emerson Reigns incompatible.
This will be the end, my friend. This is the end, my friend. We'll just do these final bouts. I didn't notice actually how close it was to regenerating, did you?
Yeah, 1 minute.
Alright. There'll be one more then. A little bit of extra time. That's what we like. A little bit of overtime.
Extra time.
Extra action.
Extra
So I don't think I've actually played a deck card here.
haven't quite adapted to the fact that you don't have deck cards that you can just, like a Classy Freddy, Blessy, you can just whack down and then not worry about it. So you need to, bless you again. Oh dear, poor little fella. He's only just taken an extra dose of medicine as well. Still, at least you're indoors in the warm with your dad, playing WWE SuperCard.
And hugging him.
Yeah.
Hugging him.
Right. Road to glory. It's torturous.
Yeah, you used to say we love it, now you're saying it.
I used to say, well, yeah, so that's my own fault. I should have just used some credits at the start, stopped all this silly idea about I can do this without credits. I just thought, look, I've got some credits, use them, get on with it. It would be interesting to have seen. I probably could have got on the tails of Steam. I've certainly given myself an extra day of gameplay, I would have thought. Because it was only yesterday when I got ultra rare Bret Hart.
It says he's the winner, it's actually a draw. See, I still got the points. I had to tell Big Jim that when it said winner to him.
Right, tag team, that should be the end of this. Right, here we go. I'm about to get triple her.
Triple her!
Come on, triple her. You know what's best for business.
Camera, magically move.
Well, don't say that. It means I've got to edit it. Now I'll have to edit it. Okay. I'll do it, don't worry. I can get in there. I can move the camera angle around. I can do all sorts of jiggery-pokery with that movie. Here he goes. Let's take a little screenshot for posterity. There we go. Triple her joins the squads. And on to Seth Rollins.
He got a point. He got a point.
On to Seth Rollins. They're geared up nicely to miss out by a point later on. After 10 hours. Missing by a point. I think the closest I came was when I was midday and I was on just about to start the second cane on one of the old Road to Glories. Road to Glory! Doing 2 pointers, but I had a lot of other things I needed to do. I was like, dang it, let's just do it. And I got into the final hour and I needed 22 points in the final hour. And I did it with about 2 minutes to spare. That was...
like you do when you got me a big show.
That was pretty stressful. Yeah, that was another stressful occasion, doing 2 separate Road to Glories at the same time. Just mind your foot there, mate, because you're going to kick the bookless. So we've got a very weird contraption, just got everything running today. Right, final bout. Have you done your final bout?
No.
You're on your final bout?
Yes.
Are you about to do your final bout?
Yes.
Yes, yes. I'm loving some of the animations.
30 Ds. Here we go, 30 Ds. Woo!
Except when they're against me. Yeah, I'm loving some of the animations that are coming up with these epic and legendary cards.
Where it goes dark and people are holding up their phone.
Yeah, I'm sure people will have seen those by now. Okay, this is going well. Start of Seth Rollins.
Yeah, see, it is.
Sting.
I've got that level too.
Do.
The exact same one. How funny.
Alright, power and charisma.
That is tag. So you
Oh
have
no,
to...
it's tag, thank you very much. Why don't you actually look at your own screen and play your own game and let me get on with playing mine?
Because it's too...
Stick my nose in the business. Okay. So, hopes for this Road to Glory very much just not wasting too much time on Seth Rollins and not getting anywhere close to grabbing him. I'm going to make a commitment to him. I'm saying now, I'm going to try and do it. But I'm already feeling just a little bit down on the fact that I didn't get a chance to challenge for Sting. But, you know, started it on Ultra Rare level, and Ninja Boy's on Super Rare Plus Plus, so you've got to realise we're not starting with the best cards like we have been for the past few months while we've been doing Season 1. It's almost, you have started again, so you have to put up with the fact, unless you've bought loads of packs and you've bought legendary cards and what have you, that's fine if people want to do that, that's fine. We've always said we want to try and play the game and work our way upwards, which sometimes can be a bit of a well, grind is a good word to use, isn't it? Because it can be frustrating at times when you're not getting the cards you want, and it would be nice to just chuck a bit of cash in it and say, hey, let's just buy 5 cards. Having said that, of course, there is going to be a 2.5K credit pack winging its way to either me or Ninja Boy at the end of Mano Ninja Boyo.
Where's that?
Now, we're up to 3 matches, 3 programs through, and I'm 2-1 in the lead. Ninja Boy just nicked program 3 to make it 2-1 to me. We haven't recorded 4 or 5 yet. Mainly, I didn't want to do something that's too long because he's not well enough, because we had planned to do it for today. So you've got that to come, but hopefully it will be done by the middle of the week. You should have seen episode 4, which could be the decider. No, episode 4, it's 2-1 to me.
Yeah.
Episode 4 should be done hopefully by Monday or Tuesday. And then if we need to go to a 5th programme, hopefully not. If we do need to go to a 5th programme, then that will be later in the week. So there we go. Well, look, I'm 3 points into Seth. How are you? How are you doing?
Into Bret Hart.
So even if I had Triple H in, I'll be able to power him up. I've got enough cards that I can get him onto this deck. It's not going to make much difference to me overall. So just really got to get on with getting it on. So for the time being, that's it. Thank you for all your tweets and all your YouTube messages. We do read them all. I do try and reply to as many as I can. As I say, you've got Mano Ninja Boyo to come. Depending on health, because we're not in the best condition, people. Depending on health, on Monday you will either get a wrap up on how we got on in Road to Glory, or it could be Mano Ninja Boyo Part 4, and we'll save just a little chat about WWE SuperCard for Tuesday, when we should know where we're going with the event for the week. So there we go. That's it for now. Hope you have a great Sunday. If there's still time for you to do a bit of Road to Glory, I hope you get what you want. Let us know how you get on down below. And as always, to see when the latest videos are coming out, check out Twitter @BadLadDad. And we'll see you very soon.